This is Destroy All Humans, a game where I have to terrorize humanity in as many creative ways as possible. And to platinum the entire series, I'll have to fight huge kaiju monsters, find over 250 collectibles, and platinum the strictly multiplayer game, which literally has no player base. Starting with Destroy All Humans, the remake of the 2005 PS2 classic, the 41 total trophies aren't exactly hard, but they will require me to cause absolute chaos to get them, aside from the trophy Invasion of the Body Swappers for simply trying on a different skin. Invasion of the Body Swappers. Had no idea that was a trophy, just applying some skins here. Our pursuit of the first story trophy takes us to 1947, where Cryptosporidium 136 is hit by a military test rocket, and he tries to fight back, but can't. So we play as Cryptosporidium 137, or just Crypto for short, with the goal of saving 136, and simply landing on Turnip Seed Farm pops the first story trophy. Going to Seed. Yo, it's been so long since I've played this. I mean, I've never played this remake version, but the original? Sheesh. So long, in fact, that I literally don't remember a single thing about this game aside from the fact that I've played it before. Oh my gosh. You can just toss things around like that? That's called psychokinesis, and I had to use it to kill these cows here, alerting this farmer, who we dispatch with a Zap-O-Matic and extract his brain. His wife screams, alerting the other farmers, so I of course used psychokinesis on them too. When two humans collide, use PK to destroy a human with another human. I did not mean to do that.
I'm not afraid of you, space boy.
I'm not afraid of you, space boy. And it got so bad that the military showed up.
I don't know, but I've been told.
I don't know, but I've been told.
Joe McCarthy's good as gold.
Joe McCarthy's good as gold. They got tanks. So yeah, we got to bring out the saucer to fight those tanks effectively, and we use it to eradicate everyone in sight. Once we're done, the mission is over. Mission successful, 100% completion, and the reward is 1000 Fluxo Cell Capacitor, which I can use for upgrades, essential for a couple trophies too. And we get a Pox on your gear, so I'm assuming that's for an upgrade. Upgrade Crypto at Pox's Lab. Pox's Lab? Pox's Lab in a mothership. So we unlock a new mission located in Rockwell, where we have to find a specific human to abduct, and simply landing once again pops a trophy. Rockwell Death Knell? Invade Rockwell, okay. Here the game introduces us to the Hollow Bob ability, which allows me to disguise myself as any human I target. Very useful for remaining stealthy, but I have to read people's minds to keep the disguise up or else it'll wear off. Covert Thoughts. Stay covert by scanning primitive human thoughts. Yo, that's sick. Once we find the target, we can use Implant Command to compel her to follow us to the UFO. Escort Miss Rockwell to the saucer. Escort Miss Rockwell posing as the mayor. Who's the mayor? Is it this guy? Okay, I think I'm the mayor now. I don't know if this is the mayor or not, but man, they got the ladies with the cakes out. Okay, here we go. We let her. So once we abduct her, the police catch a wind of what's going on, so we're in the UFO again to destroy the fair, where I'd accidentally get a trophy. Rejected for probing. Throw something into something else with the saucer's abducto beam. And remember how I mentioned you can extract brains? Well, when doing so right here, I got 2 trophies. Swift Harvest. Accelerate brain extract or transmog by mashing that button like you mean it. Okay. And we got Brain Drain. Consume a human brain to kickstart your shield regeneration. So we got 2 in 1. And what was especially cool about this mission were the radioactive cows that you can launch at people to explode. Man's inhumanity to man. Destroy multiple humans with a human-made explosive. Let's go! The story eventually brings me to Santa Modesta to find the alpha male of the town, and again, landing here popped a trophy. You got Modesta. And it was here where the game would teach me about the transmog ability, where you can turn items into ammo, also popping a trophy. Reduce, abuse, recycle. After the mission, I ended up upgrading my saucer for the first time, popping a trophy for that. And a Pox on your saucer too. And the upgrade would prove to be useful in this next saucer section, where I can repel missiles being shot at me, unlocking Simply Repulsive. After exiting the saucer, I found this robot that looks like the great value version of Codsworth from Fallout 4, and it's a Furon probe. There are plenty in the game, but luckily I don't need them all. Harvest season. And since I had been pouring a lot of upgrades into the Zap-O-Matic, I just needed 1 more to complete 1 branch for a trophy. Grade A upgrade. Let's go. Back in Santa Modesta, I was looking for a guy named Burt Wither when I got this random trophy accidentally. No time to waste. Destroy a human with a weapon and another with a PSI ability at the same time. That was so unintentional and didn't even make sense because I didn't even destroy either of these 2 humans, but I'll take it. Later, during a mission where I'm fighting waves of humans, 1 soldier shot a rocket at me that I dashed away from, popping. Hot to try. Later in the game, we're able to touch base in Area 42, where we can finally look for Crypto 136, and doing so pops a trophy. I got area of dissect, and when we find Crypto 136, he's dead. Eventually we invade Uniontown but get shot down, reminiscent of Crypto 136, and we wake up in a cell but get a trophy. Union busting. Invade Uniontown. To escape the cell, I disguise myself as this guy, then hack this console to open the cell. Then we get back in the saucer and can head to Capital City to get the next trophy. Capital Punishment. Here we end up in a boss fight versus General Armquist, and when we beat him, we'll get the trophy Unilateral Disarmament. These 3 lightning bolts are how many health bars he has. He shoots missiles which I can throw back at him with PK, but I did most of my damage with the Zap-O-Matic and Disintegrate Array. And we got Unilateral Disarmament. That was a pretty easy boss fight, I must admit. After turning the general into literal ash, we actually have to fight another boss, Robo-Prez, for the trophy Impeached. But this fight was strictly in the saucer, which made it take longer. And it didn't help that I neglected saucer upgrades throughout my playthrough. All I did was constantly fire my beam towards him and go find a card to drain if I needed HP. I did the same thing for all 3 phases until he was down. He's got no health. It's done. Impeached! But we still have one more boss to beat the game for a gold trophy. This one being on foot, the strat was to just use the Zap-O-Matic to disable her shield, then continue using it to drain her health. Pair that with good dodging of her shots, and we can pull this off. Alright, we got the first phase done. What is she doing? Just doing a whole bunch of flips. Wait, is she trying to regen health? Nah, ain't none of that, bruh. Is that from this thing? Yo, this second phase is crazy. Halfway done with the second phase. I can hide behind this crate and just shoot. Yeah, that's OP. Is this the new cheese? Just play Ring Around the Rosie behind this crate and just shoot? Okay, second phase done. All right, she's almost done. A third of her health is left. Come on. Oh, I ran out of ammo. She's so weak. No. I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. I'm so weak. How am I alive right now? Heal up. We are good. Miraculously. Come on. We did it. For the glory of the Furon Empire. Oh my gosh, let's go. Now we have cleanup trophies to get, starting with Fioronagami, which I can get by visiting this section of the Mothership Archives. Fioronagami. Now that I have all the missions done, I need to complete their challenges. A gold star means that challenge is complete, so on mission 4, I'm missing 1 challenge, which happens to be to destroy police cars. Let's go ahead and do that. And completing the challenges for every mission would pop the trophy, the mandatory option. Luckily, I had been focusing on these challenges during my first playthrough, so I can minimize the amount that I have to clean up afterwards, so I only had a few missions to go through. And simply loading into the mission would pop a trophy. Return of the Clone 2 Reloaded. The challenge I missed in Mission 13 was to reach the lab undetected, so I disguised myself as this prisoner to not get spotted in this restricted area. These yellow circles will disrupt my disguise if I stay in them too long, so I either need to avoid them or quickly pass through them, which is exactly what I had to do to get into this door. Do I just make a break for it? That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I think it worked. We got it. Let's go. With the challenge complete, I no longer need to stay hidden, so I decided to juggle this random guy with PK for a trophy. I did it! Ha! Fly, my pretties! Let's go. Another one down. In Mission 18, I just needed to bend these listening posts with my psychic powers. Nice. Another down. 1 more to go. For this, I have to electrocute scientists with Tesla coils, which was pretty simple. That's 1, 2. Let's go. We electrocuted them. Let's go. We got it. The mandatory option. But we still have more challenges to complete in each invasion site. The 4 challenges are Armageddon, Abduction, Race, and Rampage, with each rewarding a trophy for getting 3 stars for the first time. I started with Abduction in Turnip Seed Farm, where I simply have to toss cows into the highlighted area with PK. Bonus points if they're kept alive. But I only got 2 stars on my first try, which was fine because I still got a trophy. Crap! I did get down to the challenge. Revisit a missionless invasion site and complete a challenge there. I didn't get 3 stars. I need 3 stars. We're gonna go for it. And all that took was for me to be a little bit more intentional with my speed. Let's go. We got 3 stars. Champion of Abduction. And since we were already abducting cows, I figured why not do so with my saucer for a trophy. As is tradition. So we just got done abducting cows for the challenge, and now we were doing so with the saucer. While I'm here, I'm also going to get the trophy Gas Guzzler. I just have to abduct and drain a vehicle to replenish my saucer shield. So yeah, this turret shooting at me, which is depleting my shield a little bit. We abduct. I think we hit it with that first and then abduct it. Yep. Gas Guzzler. For the Rampage challenge, I simply had to kill these farmers and would get bonus points for doing so with PK or tossing them into the lake. Righteous Rampage. For the race challenge, I have to follow this drone that drops DNA in a trail. And the faster that I can collect the DNA and finish the race, the higher score I'll get. Yep, we got 3 stars first try. Fear on faster race. And lastly, for Armageddon, I use my saucer to simply cause as much destruction as possible, destroying every last thing in sight. The Art of Armageddon. And I got Jerk of all trades for getting at least 2 stars in each challenge type. And just before moving on to the next area's challenges, I figured I'd get pyrokinesis for setting something on fire and then using it to destroy a human. Pyrokinesis. And one by one, I knocked out each area's challenges, just leaving one more for the platinum. But there's still 2 miscellaneous trophies I need to get in Santa Modesta. The first one is for flying through this donut without touching the ring. Or like without touching the donut. So just like that, pop the hoop. That was really easy. For the second, I need to feed a human to the sharks. Yep, do feed the sharks. We just had to throw a human in there to get fed to the sharks, but I don't even see any sharks here, so whatever, I'll take my trophy. So the last challenge to get the first platinum of this series was an Armageddon one. Admittedly, I was having a lot of trouble with this before because I was neglecting the marked cars. If you drain them instead of destroying them normally, you get a bunch of extra points that help towards your score, and once I focused on this, it was no problem. That definitely was the mistake that I was making. Yup, we got 3 stars. All right, so after this challenge ends in 30 seconds, we'll get the platinum. Let's go. Boom, Ace of Space. And Furon Perfection. Let's go. Okay. Yo, that was so fun to revisit. I don't know if I played the first or second one as a kid, but I'm glad to get that platinum. And you know, we're not done. We got to move on. So Destroy All Humans 2 begins. And the first step is just to play the story casually. And I'd get my first trophy just after this loading screen. That was for invading Bay City, which is the first area of the game. And we find out that Crypto 137 is dead. Rest in peace, buddy. But Crypto 138 carries the torch now and is using his cloning ability to pretend to be the president of the United States, which these Russian guys called the KGB don't like. So they blow up the mothership and send agents to kill Crypto. And this is where we take control. We end up acquiring a brand new gun called the Dislocator and have an optional objective tied to it. So I went for it and got ducks in a row, fish in a barrel, for lining up 3 humans with a dislocator and sending them sprawling. I finished the mission with 100% completion, which will help with the trophy the optional mandate for completing all optional objectives. I ended up getting another trophy in the mission Where Have All the Flower Children Gone, where I try to locate someone known as the Freak. The game introduces the Free Love ability, which I can use to make people dance and then steal their body, which is how I got the Mash Machine trophy. The Freak tells us that the KGB got the drop on us because of some dude named
Coyote Bongwater.
So we find him and try to kill him, but the KGB shows up, and once we deal with them, we finish the mission. I'd get my next trophy in the mission The Alien Who Probed Me, in which we track down Bongwater and smoke him. Bodied Safa, destroy a tool in Bay City. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'd get 3 trophies during the mission Who is Arkvoodle, where Hollowpox teaches me about Arkvoodle, a Furon god, and Hollowpox wants me to spread his influence. While doing so, I just paused the game and realized that I could change my skin here. This is so much better than the other, because you can see the preview skins. Let's go with this one. Furon Fashion. I actually like this one right here though. Worst Nightmare, this is fire. And just as I was about to unpause, I also got Earthly Pleasures, rifle through your Furonigami collection. So I have to activate this Arkvoodle landing zone by raising my alert level to orange, meaning just fight a bunch of cops for a while. Man, they're pushing, bro. Sheesh. Give me a break, cops. All right, there we go. I got cult following. After activating another landing zone in a different mission, I decided to upgrade for the first time, of course starting with my trusty Zap-O-Matic. Boom. Shop till they drop, and fully upgrading this top branch got me another trophy. Upgradist. The mission The Guns of Alcatraz was all about driving the KGB out of Bay City, but turns out they're running operations out of Albion in the UK as well, so we invade there for the next trophy. Lie back and think of Albion. Here we start the mission No Pox Please We're British, in which Hollowpox tells us that the KGB spy master Agent Oranchov is hiding somewhere underground, so we need to read human minds to locate him. Killing Oranchov will pop the trophy freshly squeezed, but when we find him, he inhales this gas that turns him into a mutant, making him harder to kill. He's really tanky in this form, so this fight is just about staying alive while shooting him. Eventually he runs off, and we're blocked by this door that I have to use the anal probe on to open. When we find him again, we can also use the anal probe on him to return him back to his human form briefly, in which he takes more damage. Okay, we can kill him when he's in his human form a lot easier. And we just did. Freshly squeezed. After beating Oranchov, this British guy walks in saying we have mutual interests and should work together. He's suspicious of a Russian art exhibit and asks us to investigate. At the event, these dolls break open, releasing spores that turn people into mutants, but we receive help from a Russian woman named Natalia, and I'd say she's well designed. When we talk to the Englishman again, he betrays us and holds us captive, but look who comes to our rescue. So now we need to take him out and we'll get a trophy for doing so. Yeah, I gotta watch out for those shots. Those things are very disorienting. Let's use the disintegrator ray on him. I haven't upgraded this yet, but it is still probably stronger than the Zap-O-Matic. Got him! Die nasty! I don't see what's funny, bro. You're a one-shot. Yeah, lay flat, sucker. So we end up working with Natalia to find more info about the KGB. And of course, he can't help but shoot a shot.
Hey, Cupcake, my face is leaving in 15 minutes. You wanna be...
Finish that line, and I blow your cooey off.
So we have to draw the attention of these KGB agents so that she can sneak into the embassy and get info. She finds out about a KGB station in Takoshima, so that's where we invade for the next trophy.
Do svidaniya. See you there.
Oh, you gonna see me there. I promise you she gonna see me there. I look up as I walk to Takoshima. Here we're breaking into a KGB base with Natalia when we reach a console room introducing us to Premier Milenkov. He shows us an experiment he performed on this girl, turning her into a monster. Holopox tells me to get in my saucer and kill it, so I figured I should upgrade it a bit, popping a trophy. Pimp my raid. The fight against the monster will reward me the trophy Kai-Juiced once completed. And we start in the saucer, where I have to destroy specific buildings that the monster can drain to reach NHP. But eventually, we have to finish the rest of the fight on foot. Which, honestly, I prefer over the saucer because my saucer is not that upgraded yet. I gotta hit it in the belly with the ion detonator. There we go. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die. And just use this disintegrator as my main source of damage. Bro, can you guys chill out? Shoot the monster, not me. Yeah, the disintegrator ray is doing solid damage, I would say. It's a good thing I have it fully upgraded. Heal up, heal up, heal up, heal up. Don't die, don't die. Yo, that thing is trying to beam me. It's low. It's super low. It's super low. Just don't die. Just run away for a little bit. I got dusted. Outrun blisk spores with skate. Okay, that was completely unintentional. Let's finish this thing. Come on. Yes. We got Kai-Juiced. Let's go. That was just this girl. She got turned into a huge monster. That's crazy. Right after the fight, Natalia says that the KGB are working on something called Project Solaris in a Soviet base in Tunguska, Siberia. So that's the next stop for the next trophy. The irony of fate, or enjoy your Tunguska. So we go to speak to Natalia, which is always a good time until we realize that she got nerfed. But that doesn't stop Crypto from trying to flirt with her.
Admit it, Goldie. I'm your knight in a shining spacesuit, and you just can't resist me.
And we find out that the KGB are using radioactive gas pumps to spread toxic gas. So of course we blow them up, but this reveals a base home to the Blisk, a longtime enemy of Crypto's race. And so we have to use the saucer to destroy it for the trophy scuttled. I'm not gonna lie, this was a bit tricky because it's hard to heal here and you just have to stay mobile, but if you just keep beaming the core, it'll go down eventually. Let's go! Scuttled. Soon after, we talk to Pox about Natalia, who seems to have gone missing. So we read human minds to see if we can learn anything.
KGB agents were just talking about taking attractive female to a so-called alien base.
Nah. They better not be messing with my girl now. That is not gonna fly. We find her trapped inside this chamber and see the man behind it all, Milenkov. And he says the final phases of Project Solaris are being conducted on the moon, so he leaves there. We have to save Natalia from this chamber before chasing him, so we destroy these 3 toxic barters to let her free. Then we invade the moon for the next trophy. Fly me to the moon base. So that's the last invasion trophy. So this means this is the last area of the game. We're about to be done. And the trophy Lobster Blisk will pop once we finish. So Project Solaris is a plan to have the Blisk take over the Earth by releasing spores everywhere. And they're working with the Soviets to do it. But we turn the Soviets and Blisk against each other by disguising ourselves as this leader and saying, I kid you not,
They're taking away your vodka! For vodka!
Of course, that resonated with them. Oh, and by the way, I mean, it just looks like they buffed Natalia here, and even Crypto had something to say about it.
I gotta ask you that. How do you get into that suit?
Shoehorns and Vaseline, baby.
I am so turned on right now.
Yo, what the? So her and I raid this Blisk base to inject a virus that will destroy it and finally defeat them. While doing so, I use the anal probe on them a lot because it's very effective, which got me. Perfect probulator? Score 3 perfectly timed anal probes in a row. So we destroy the base and are finally about to get our moment we've been waiting for the entire game.
You don't have to pretend. I know how you feel about humans.
Well, not all humans.
No way were there... Yo!
Natalia!
He was finally about to get his kiss. Milenkov transforms into this giant blisk creature, so we got to take him down for the trophy lobster blisk. Yeah, so disintegrator ray for the win, man. This thing fully upgraded is crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm getting beamed. I'm getting beamed. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. What is hitting me? I didn't even see what was hitting me there. Like, what is damaging me? Someone please tell me. All right, he's kind of low. He's like a third left. We just need more disintegrator ammo. We just got some 60. We got to kill him before he starts like draining my HP. I don't know how he's doing that. Come on, he's so low. He's so low. We got this. There we go. Lobster blisk, or is it blisk K? Who knows? Who cares? He's dead. Is Natalia all right though? That's the question. Or she done? Well, Hollowpox comes to us saying he detected usage of the clone lab in hopes that it's for him since he got smoked. But Crypto had other plans. He cloned Natalia? Oh my gosh. And she has psychokinesis?
Wake me up when you're ready for re-entry.
I made a few adjustments.
Yo! What the heck, bro? Yo, that's sick, man. I love that ending, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So now we have to tackle the cleanup trophies to get the platinum, starting with against all odds for completing every odd job. These are quick side missions that usually task you with taking out a specific target, but this particular one required me to kill a Yeti and would reward me with a trophy for doing so. A blisk? Oh, nah. See, I knew it, bro. Yeti send? Destroy a crusty old cryptid in Tunguska. But some of the odd jobs needed for the trophy aren't available until I complete every Arc Voodoo mission, which will get me the trophy Arc Voodoo Doodle. I work with this guy to help spread the influence of Arc Voodoo, usually by using my saucer to convert people on the street. At the end of the last mission, you get a new weapon and the trophy. I got Arc Voodoo Doodle. So back to the odd jobs, where now I actually have to kill the same guy I helped build the Arc Voodoo cult with, and honestly, I think he deserves it.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Do you know me, bro? You were just helping me with the entire Arc Voodoo quest line. What is he talking about? Literally just saw me 5 minutes ago. Okay. Shear the llama. Bro, I mean, just toss him into oblivion, man. Like, what the? That dude was talking crazy. The de-incarnated. Like, I don't know what was up with that guy, man. Just before finishing up the odd jobs, I figured why not collect every alien artifact for the trophy Artifacts, since I was already close. This is just one of the collectible trophies. We'll get to the others in a bit, but this was the last artifact. Artifacts. Let's go. Now, there's also a trophy for completing this specific odd job. I left my parts in San Fran Air Base City. Here we have to assemble a transmitter to contact our alien race for pickup since our mothership got obliterated. We then have to relocate it to high ground for the best signal, which allows Hollowpox to make the call where he introduces himself as
Imperial Fleet Commander Orthopox 13.
Never heard of you.
So we have to spend the next 5 minutes defending the transmitter from tanks as Hollowpox tries to get space traffic control to transfer him over to a call with the Furon Empire Admiral. Once through, the Admiral denies the request, but at least we get the trophy we need. Transmitting from Sol 3. The last odd job for the Against All Odds trophy came from Hollowpox, who wanted me to put an end to a KGB arms smuggling racket. So I just used my saucer to annihilate every KGB agent in sight, popping the trophy. Alright, we're good. I think that's the trophy. Yes! Against all odds. Now I wanted to get all the collectibles out the way. I started with all the songs, and there are 60 total, with Bay City and Albion having 15, while the other areas have 10. One of the songs was only attainable during the mission A Deadly Reaction, so I had to use the Hollowpox deck to access this mission again, popping a different trophy. Then I went ahead and got the rest of the songs in the other areas, popping that trophy too. There it is. This is Earth Radio. We still got more collectibles to go though. You might have noticed I didn't max out this category. That's because the remaining collectibles are these posters I need for. Gotta catch all the pop art. I think we're done with collectibles. That is very nice to know. All that remain are miscellaneous trophies, and we're gonna breeze through these because they were all really simple. Starting with Forbidden Donut, where I have to throw a cop through a donut with PK. All right, buddy, you're coming with me. Let's line you up right here and toss him. I missed. I missed again. Oh my gosh. There we go. Forbidden Donut. For Ultimate Smoothie, I have to unlock all Gene Blender upgrades, so I just abduct a certain amount of NPCs across the several areas in the game to unlock each one. Ultimate Smoothie. Here, I just have to get to the very top of this tower. Higher than Futen Zoku. They weren't lying when they said the earth was flat. Look at that. Here, I just have to drop this guy off this bridge. Yep, Albion Bridge is falling down, or is for falling down. Then just destroy one toilet in each area. How is that thing not being destroyed? Okay, but it gets destroyed by that. Okay, you know what? Oh, there's a toilet right there. Last one. Trophy. Toilet break. We have another trophy you have to get here. And it's to use PK Slam to slam dunk this basketball into this hoop. Use PK Slam to slam dunk it. Oh my gosh, these guys. Bro, they're shooting me, bro. That's a foul. I almost died. Oh, I missed. Oh, come on, bro. How's it? Come on. Yeah, there it is. PK Slam dunk. Then destroy a specific building on each map. Boom. Hidden Human Hive Harvest. Here I have to kill this guy with his own body. Oh, he's one shot now. Got him. Ouch of body experience. They both fell into the ocean. Here I have to skate along this specific path without interruption. We got Trans-Siberian Express. Then do that same exact thing for the other 4 areas. Last thing needed for the platinum is to complete this optional objective on this mission. Use anti-grav to cause destruction. So we got to do that. I don't know how many times that is, but here's the last one. Okay, we got it. So I think just when we complete the mission, that's it. Platinum. The optional mandate. Come on. Beyond perfection. Let's go. Another one in the bag. We have one more and we'll be done with the series. This third game, Destroy All Humans Clone Carnage, is multiplayer only, so this is going to be interesting. So I figured, why not start with the trophy newcomer for winning a race? So I'm just going to sit through here and like not be able to find a match, I guess. I couldn't find any players while hosting, so I figured I'd try to find a lobby to join instead. I set map and mode to all and searched. Yeah, this game's dead. I can't even find one lobby. So I tried hosting again and look what happened. Hey, we got somebody. Let's go. Oh, and he left. Like, come on, bro. Luckily, I have you guys to help me in situations like these. I pinged my Discord to see who'd be down to help, and we assembled a team. Now, if you're gonna complain in the comments and say, oh my gosh, you're cheating, you would have been able to get the platinum without your community. That's not true, because it only takes one other person to play a match. I could have just had a friend play with me, especially since the game is literally 2 cents on the PSN store. Anyways, we started playing Rampage, and when I win, I'd get Rampage Rookie and Pharaonic Fury. I accidentally threw this farmer at my teammate, and I got Stunning Beauty. An online multiplayer game, use psychokinesis to stun another player. That's not what I was going for. And I was only seconds away from getting the win and 2 trophies until my game crashed. Oh my gosh, man. I can see why this game was 2 cents. So instead, I went for Newcomer and Regional Junior for finishing and winning a race. You might have noticed that this is identical to the challenges from Destroy All Humans 1. That's because this game is simply those exact challenges, but multiplayer. That's it. Not sure why this is even a standalone title with the platinum, but let's not question it and just get the trophies. That's a Newcomer and Regional Junior. You get plenty more trophies for finishing and winning the other modes, plus some other random trophies sprinkled in there that I got accidentally. So now I can get Supreme Firepower for killing another player while controlling the UFO, Overpowered for stunning a player while using the UFO, Perfect Combo for killing a player while they're stunned, and you get the point. Just perform a random small action within a game and you get a trophy. Man, I only need 14 more trophies for the plat already. With only 1 hour invested, I was speeding through this, but things were about to slow down drastically because RNG was about to get involved. For the trophy counter agent, I need to find this agent and abduct him, but his spawn location is random. The best strategy was for all 4 of us to disperse and try to find him, and if someone did, they'd bring him to me. The first game went by and no one found him, but on just the second game, I did. Oh, I got him! I found him! Yeah, you're coming with me, buddy. Counter agent, but that was just one smaller part of a bigger trophy, because for treasure hunter I need to find special targets on the 5 other maps, and their spawns are always random, and RNG just seems to always screw me over because we found them all first try, thank God. Treasure hunter, nice. Hey, shout out to the team, man. Collective effort. Now just 3 more trophies until I tackled the most time-consuming one in the game, starting with at the 11th hour for pretty much finishing a race in 2nd place. There we go. We got Medic for reviving another player in co-op. Got him! medic, and bomber squad for killing 10 enemies with one shot of the ion detonator. There's an upgrade that makes it pull in everything around it when it lands, and it's really helpful here. Come on. Yes! Bomber squad. We got it. We got it. We got it. So here we go. Fear on veteran. Complete 100 online matches. This is going to be a grind. There's also Fear on Officer for completing 50, and I didn't even have that one yet. The fastest way to rack up matches is to replay the Santa Modesta race over and over. The race lasts 1 minute and 20 seconds if no one finishes, which can work, but if someone finishes as fast as possible, you can shave off about 30 to 40 seconds on each race, and this will add up over time. Shout out to Ole, because this man was finishing the races as I was eating some Popeye's chicken. You're to go. Fear on Officer. Nice. Unfortunately, he had to leave, so we just alternated who'd finish the race until we hit 100. I got it! Fear on veteran! Yes! Oh my gosh, it's over! The rest I can do by myself. Big shout out to everyone who helped me get this platinum. I asked my friend Webstrike if he'd be down to help me, but his bank account was on 1 HP, so he couldn't even buy the game for 2 cents. So I had to move on to local multiplayer and use a second controller for the rest of the trophies. The next 4 were simply for completing a match in each mode, but the last was for earning 3 stars in the 2 co-op challenges, Rampage and Abduction. And during co-op, the score for 3 stars is a lot higher than it would be normally, so if your second controller is AFK, you have to work even harder to make up for it. I started with the easiest Rampage map where I have to kill 190 cows before the time runs out. Bonus points for killing them in these 3 ways. And my first attempt was pretty unfortunate. I was 1 off! Oh my gosh, I was literally 1 off. But I did get it the next try. There we go, we got it this time. 3 stars, nice. Before we tackle this last challenge, there is something I've been keeping under wraps this entire time, but let's get this challenge done first, and it was a lot harder than the previous one. I had to reach 180 in the time limit all alone. A regular cow counts for 2 points, a radioactive cow 4 points, and an agent that would give 15 points for finding him, but we know that's not happening. So I started abducting cows, focusing on getting as many radioactive ones as possible, but by the end of my first try, I only had 168 points. And my following attempts were all over the place, some better, some worse. This is because the cow spawns are random, so you kind of need some luck to pull this off solo, which sucks since this is my last trophy for the platinum and the series. So on this attempt, I had to really lock in because I knew I had a chance, and the time was running low. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it. Hold on.
Step up again, Crypto.
No, I need 1 cow! 3, 2, the buzzer beater! I hit it! Platinum! Yes! Teamwork is everything. Fear on perfect again. Yo, I got the exact score I needed. Oh my gosh, at the last second. Oh my. I got that platinum in 1 day. Precisely 6 hours, a really quick platinum to wrap up the series. Or is it? I haven't mentioned this yet, but there's actually 2 more games that I can platinum, but they're the old PS2 to PS4 ports and have different trophy lists from the remakes. But to be honest, I don't really feel like playing those older versions, so I'm happy with this. Nope. Did you really think I'd cheap out like that? This wouldn't be a full series completion if I left those out. Destroy All Humans 2 is currently $4 on the PSN store, but the first game got delisted, so I had to buy the disc version for $57. And since I'm waiting for it to arrive in the mail, I'll start with the second game. The classic PlayStation 2 screen, wow. And just look at the title screen. I mean, this is crazy. I can't remember if I played this one or the first one as a kid, but man, this is historic. So I loaded up the first mission and would get the trophy From Russia with Hate when I beat it. And I won't be going over the plot since I already did for the remake. That's the same, but the controls aren't, and I realized as soon as I took control. Oh my gosh! This feels horrible compared to the remake. It really made me appreciate the quality of life changes the remake brought. I low-key should have done these old games first. This is hard to get used to. And clearly the graphics are much worse, but that doesn't bother me as much as how the game feels. Regardless, I finished the first mission and got my trophy. From Russia with Hate. First trophy. The next one comes when I beat the mission, The Guns of Alcatraz, and I immediately noticed that there's no traversal option in this game. The remakes have skate, which makes getting to mission objectives a lot more doable, but here you just have to run marathons to reach the objective. At some point, we get in the saucer for the first time, and we have to drop these vans into the water, but the saucer controls being different threw me off a bit. Yo, why are they jumping out of the van? They would have a better chance of surviving if they just get dropped into the water. I mean, they're dead either way. I don't know why they're jumping out of the van when I'm abducting it. Yo, look at that. At least that dude landed in water. He might have a chance. To end off the mission, I just have to destroy this place. But they were shooting a bunch of missiles towards me, which I couldn't repulse like you can do in the remake. That's another change that just doesn't exist in this game. All right, we got Attack the Rock. It's another mission down. Before moving on to Albion, I got the 2 collectible trophies from Bay City. Then in Albion, I grabbed all the collectibles before even doing the first mission. You can find anything in London. And really nothing special. This was strategic because I could upgrade more, which was very useful during the main missions, especially when this game lacks the quality of life changes that the remake has. The Gene Blender exists in this game too, but is slightly different. After realizing that I forgot to get the upgrades for it from Bay City, I went back to abduct the people I needed for each upgrade and got that trophy. Bay City Smoothie! Back in Albion, we're playing the last mission on Natalia's Secret Service, where she infiltrates the Soviet embassy for info as we fight the KGB, and we get the trophy Eyes in the Sky when it's done. After destroying some Revelade canisters, we blow up the embassy with the meteor strike and get our trophy. Oh my gosh. That is so much cooler in this game. Eyes in the Sky. And with all the Fiorotech sales I was earning, I wanted to upgrade my saucer's death ray since it's just harder to survive in the saucer in this version, and I got a trophy for that. Then I completed all the gene blends in Albion for that trophy too. These trophies popping rapidly are all stuff I already covered in the remake, like collectibles, odd jobs, cult missions, and so on. Let's just skip to the final boss because the ending is very different in this game. All right, here we go. The final boss. And I don't think it's going to be much different, honestly, than the remake. But mostly I'm just going to use the disintegrator ray because it's just the best gun, in my opinion. And I'm not going to lie, this was even easier than the remake. I mean, I just went back and forth shooting him with my disintegrator ray until he was dead. Yep, we got him. We got him. We got him. So this is the ending that's different. So as you can see, the environment is totally different. But also, Natalia doesn't have PK in this version. So I actually prefer the remake's ending. There we go. Successful re-entry. That is for beating the game. And the remaining trophies for the platinum were simply for upgrading guns, finishing odd jobs, and achieving 100% completion, which I just needed to finish this last odd job to do. So I have to carry this guy over to a specific spot, and that's it. But I wasn't expecting to actually get the platinum here. I thought I had more to do. Coming in from the cold. Destroy all blisks too. That's 100% completion. And the platinum. I did not expect to get the platinum right there. Yo, that was the last thing I needed to do? Okay. Was not expecting that. And last but not least, here we are, Destroy All Humans, the OG, first ever. This is crazy. This game has the most basic trophy list of them all. You get trophies for beating story missions, collecting all probes, completing side missions, fully upgrading weapons, and so on. And you can even use cheats to help with the trophies, but I didn't want to do this for the main story because I wanted to play it naturally. But it did cause me to struggle here in this mission where I had to defend these radio towers when these tanks came in. Come on, bro, I'm gonna break my console on this stupid... Bro, these tanks are OP. And you know, a game like this really shouldn't be frustrating because it's supposed to be relatively easy, but these old games are brutal, man. If you've ever played something like this, you know that they show no mercy. Like, if you die, you have to restart the entire mission, which really sucks, especially when you've invested a lot of time into it. Right here, I did everything the mission required me to do except get back to my saucer, and of course, I had to die right at the end. No! Oh, I'm literally gonna break something. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm alive. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. What? Like, what kind of animation is that? Like, you stand up just to fall back down? That was the dumbest thing ever. There is one trophy called Identity Thief that you need to look out for. It tasks you with stealing 40 identities, which are just different character models you can copy with the Holobob ability. But some character models are missable since they're only available during specific missions, so I had to be careful not to miss those. But as long as you know who to look out for, it's not a problem. Identity Thief. Missable trophy acquired. The RoboPress boss is almost the same aside from the fact that it's harder to heal because you can't drain cars for HP in this version. And the fight against Silhouette felt so much more chaotic on the remake, but I couldn't underestimate this one. I still had to try. I'm just gonna take her out with the disintegrator ray because, yeah, this is the best gun, man. Ion detonator is good here too. Actually, it does a good amount of damage to her. Come on, she's so weak. One shot. Got her. Got her. Impeached. The main thing now is to complete all side missions in every area. These are pretty much the same as the challenges from the remake with slight changes. But the last trophy to finish the entire series was an annoying one. I have to collect 50,000 DNA without using the brains cheat. At this point, I did fully upgrade Crypto and the saucer, which cost me about 22,000 in total, so I still needed 28,000 for the platinum. If I replay this side mission where I have to kill 20 cows, I can get 300 DNA each time, and these runs are super quick. I've got 2460 DNA right now. I need 50,000, but probably more so around 30,000 for the trophy. We'll see. Since I was unsure how long this would take, I started a timer to track it, and I began grinding away when at the 17-minute mark, I had 10k DNA. At 35 minutes in, I had 18k DNA, and at 54 minutes in, I had 25k. And just 5 minutes later, it popped.
Good work, Crypto.
Gray matters! Come on! Oh, it's over! It only took an hour for that. That's actually a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I thought I'd be here for like 2-3 hours grinding this out. That's the entire series done. What a way to honor the franchise. I think Crypto would be proud.